As we're finally then to enter the final round of the season, 4 teams still have a chance to win. Cherry Clouds, Team Blood, Knights of Night and the Whitecaps, racing to see who will win it all. Hello everyone and welcome to the JBL Cup Season 2 finale, the lap race. The way this is going to go is in a heat of 8. 8 marbles will roll down the course to try and make it to the end of the lap as fast as they can. Scoring system will go by the first ones to finish will get 8 points, second will get 7, and so on and so forth until last place gets 1. And at the end of the 8 laps that we're going to do, which every single one of them will start at a different position every single time, the points total will be calculated and the top 4 from each heat will be moving on, and at the finals with the 8 teams remaining racing for the final gold of the season. We have here the explanation run one final time for the season. Thank you all for the help throughout this entire year. And now we're ready for the first group. Down they come. And it is Brightening Knapweed into the early lead, but Maple Leafs take it now. Let's see who will show up well today. Maple Leafs having a strong start. Team Bluh giving chase. And of course, Whitecaps and Team Bluh both in this heat, trying to go for a potential championship. We have to wait and see if any of them can do just as such. As we're ready for round number 2. Team Bluh with a strong start, Whitecaps following suit. They're currently in second, Sapphire Spirals giving chase right behind. Brightening Knapweed trying to follow up. Team Bluh far ahead of everyone else, will win the heat. Followed by the Spirals and the Whitecaps. But we still have 6 rounds to go. Everything is still to play for here, as they are down again. Round number 3, Sapphire Spirals in the lead. The Whitecaps giving a chase. Furious Fireworks right behind. Can they make a pass? No, they cannot. We will have to settle for third in this one. Silver Bullets in last. Sapphire Spirals in the heat. As we move on to round number 4 of 8, we are back on the block again, and down they roll, and again a good start for the Spirals, but it is the Whitecaps who take the lead and are currently flying forward. They will try to get 8 points on the board. Can they do it? No, they can't. Here come the Furious Fireworks out of nowhere. They will take the round. And Silver Bullet will actually take 1 point over Team Blood. This could be important. If Team Blood don't make it to the next round, they're out of championship contention. Down we go again. Here come all the teams. Can any of them move on? Is anyone yet guaranteed a place? We have to wait and see. The Sapphire Spirals in the lead. Can they keep it? No, they can't. Brightening Knapweed will make the pass right at the end. Sapphire Spirals will take the second in this result, but we still have 3 more rounds to go. Who is gonna make it? Down they come again, and it's the Silver Bullets in the lead, but Whitecaps keeping it close behind. They really want to guarantee a spot in the finals. Can they get it? Maybe, but Silver Bullets will be the ones to win this heat. Maple Leafs in last for this one, as we only have 2 more rounds to go before the first heat is officially over. 4 teams soon enough will end their season, hopefully in a good enough position. As remember, while 2 spots for auto relegation are guaranteed, those belong to the Spirals and the 13 Colonies, we still have the 3rd position still up for grabs, or avoidance more accurately. And of course auto qualification is also still to play for. Almost every single team has something to try and get here, as we're going to the final round for heat number 1. It's the Silver Bullets in the lead, followed by Sugar Crash, and now Sugar Crash managed to make the pass. Can they keep it? Yes they can, and they will win the final run. But who will be the teams moving on? Maple Leafs taking their time. They want to see the end. Sugar Crash win the final race, and the 4 teams moving on: Whitecaps, Sapphire Spirals, Brightening Knapweed, and Team Bluh will be moving on. Remaining 4 are out of this event. That means that regardless, because the Whitecaps move on, Cherry Clouds can no longer win the championship, as now only the top 3 can still take it all. Into the next heat we go. And it is looking like a win for the Spices in the first round. The 13 Colonies starting in the back. It is a strong start for the Spices. Knights of Night, the only team in this heat that can still win the championship, starting in 7th. Not a strong start. As we're going for round number 2, it's the Cherry Clouds in the lead. They didn't win the championship, but they could use some points. But the Highballers make a pass, and they are now in the lead. And they will manage to keep it. The Highballers take the second round. But with 6 rounds left to go, everything is still to play for. 6 more rounds. Knights of Night struggling so far. Can they get some points? They're trying now, standing in the center as Cherry Clouds flying forward down the course. They will cruise to 8 points. And everyone finishes. No, wait a minute. Highballers are stuck up the course. And that will give them a last in this round. And so we move again. Race number 4. Down they come. It's the 13 Colonies in the front. They know they're already eliminated, but they don't want a last place finish for the season. And with the Sapphire Spirals moving on, it is looking more and more likely. But they will win this heat. At least this race. This will give them maybe a chance to move on. As we're ready once more. Down they come again. Here they come down the course. And it's the 13 Colonies in the lead once again. Flying down the course. Valdivians trying to give chase. Zooming Zebras also pretty close. None of them can make a pass. Knights of Night, another last place. They are struggling so far. They don't seem like there's much left in the tank. But with 3 rounds to go, they have to give it their all. They need a spot in the finals if they want to win the championship. Can they give it one final try? So far, it is the Zooming Zebras in the lead, blocking Ghost Crabs as well as they can. And they will manage to keep the block on and win this race. Just barely. Cherry Clouds also barely ahead of the Spices. That gives them an extra point. It could be important. As we're going for the last 2 races. Here they come again. Highballers with the early start. They will be in the lead. It is Ghost Crabs giving chase. Can they make a pass? Zooming Zebras also trying to make a pass. But here come the Ghost Crabs. But they can't quite make the pass. And somebody stuck up the course. It is the Cherry Clouds. They got stuck up there. And this could cost them. As we're going to the final race. For this round, who will find their spot in the next round? Everyone rolling down. Valdivians in the lead. Can they keep it? Ghost Crabs giving chase. Can they make the pass? No. Valdivians will take it. Over the Ghost Crabs, Zooming Zebras barely keep third. And the teams moving on. Zooming Zebras, Ghost Crabs, Spices, and 13 Colonies will move on to the finals. Knights of Night, last place. Unfortunate for them. And that means only 2 teams are left for the championship. Whitecaps and Team Bluh. Who will win the championship? Of course, Whitecaps with the lead here over Team Bluh. But Team Bluh will start stronger in this round. They will finish in 2nd, or is it 3rd? It's a pretty close one. It is 3rd. Ghost Crabs manage a pass. Sapphire Spirals starting in 1st. And so we're ready for race number 2. Only 7 more races to go before the end of season 2. And it is the Whitecaps in the lead. Whitecaps take the lead. Zooming Zebras giving chase pretty close behind. Brightening Knapweed also close there behind there. And the Zooming Zebras manage a pass. And they will take this round. Zooming Zebras. 2nd race winners. They are currently sitting in 14th. They know the importance of this event. They can still avoid relegation if they do well here today. And are starting well yet again. They're sitting in 1st for another race. And once again, it is the Whitecaps who give him chase and manage to make a pass. Spices right behind. And Zooming Zebras pass back again. Zooming Zebras win another race. And Whitecaps again finish in 2nd. Ghost Crabs and Brightening Knapweed unfortunately get stuck. That will hurt their points total. But we still have to keep going. We have to persevere. Only a little bit left for the season. You need to give it your all. for whatever is left. Doesn't matter what you're competing for. Give it your all. As once again, it's the 13 Colonies in the lead, and they will keep it. Zooming Zebras only enough for a second in this round, but that's still a very good showing. It's the 13 Colonies win this race. As we're entering the last few races of the season. Everyone hoping for the best. Whitecaps getting closer and closer to a potential championship. Can they hold on? Maybe as Team Bluh is now in first and will try to get a heat win. But here come the Sapphire Spirals. Sapphire Spirals may have made a pass on the last moment. Yes, they have. Sapphire Spirals will take the heat win. Team Bluh just extending the distance between them and the Whitecaps just a bit. But here come the Whitecaps into the lead, and followed by none other than Team Bluh, who will take this round. It's looking pretty close, but it is the Whitecaps who win another race. Actually, the first race they win with only 2 remaining. They extend the distance from Team Bluh by 1 point. Can they just hold on for 2 more rounds? Here we go again. Down they come. Spices were in the lead, but they lost it. And it's looking like the Zooming Zebras are far ahead, followed by Ghost Crabs. And will they manage to keep it? Yes, they will. Zooming Zebras will take this round. Team Bluh in last. And that is a few more point distance now between them and the Whitecaps. As we are now going one final race. One final lap. And down they come, one final time for Season 2. It's the Ghost Crabs in the lead, followed by the Whitecaps who are in second. Team Bluh up third. Can they manage to make a pass in the end? No, they will not. Ghost Crabs will win this round. Whitecaps will finish in second. And that will be the final result. As on the podium, Team Bluh, Whitecaps and the gold medalists Zooming Zebras. But more importantly with this silver medal, Whitecaps are the Season 2 champions. Whitecaps doing the impossible and managing to get a back-to-back championship. This time starting much stronger than last time, starting with a silver and ending with a silver. Thanks to this bronze medal, Team Bluh also managed to move up to second overall ahead of the Knights of Night, who will finish in third. Great showing for the hosts overall. We hope you all enjoyed this season, and we hope to see you again soon enough for the Consolation Cup. Congratulations to all 16 teams, and we will see you soon enough. Enjoy the closing ceremony, and at the end of it we will announce the hosts for Season 3. See you guys then, and until then, never forget to keep on rolling.